Howdy, Michael, the Mercedes guy here, and this is a little different. This is your recycling piece of furniture. Now, there's so many different recycling containers now, glass, paper, plastic, metal. They just don't all fit under your sink. So, you can make a nice piece of furniture that all your bins can fit in. And rather than do all the different measurements and scales and everything, I'll just explain how to make your own. You can use just pieces of plywood. I would bevel the corners at 45 so you don't see the grain, or you can, if you just go like so with the plywood, you can buy this wood stripping that you use an iron to glue on. I happen to get all these boards out of a burn pile. So, this is actually a hood hinge from a 108 bodied car. And I just welded on a little piece of metal out of my metal box for a pedal so you can push on it with your foot. And a rod, a leg screw. I got a spring on here which actually helps the opening a little bit. Rubber bumper right here so that it doesn't clang down and make horrible noise. And this is an important part right here. This is actually a hasp for a padlock. And what you want is a hinge up high if you're going to put this against the wall, which is how I've done mine. I didn't even bother putting a back on it. But what you want your pivot, if you're going to put it against the wall, you want your pivot up way high. If you make the pivot down here, then when this opens up, it's going to push against the wall. You don't want that. So I just used a hasp for a padlock. And now I have room enough for 5 bins. I added a little piece of Art Nouveau that I had, and now got a nice looking recycle bin that my wife is really happy with now, rather than the ugly buckets against the wall.